Hello Earth sign, welcome to the channel. So this is your twin flame reading for February 2021, and I'll be reading for Earth signs first, namely Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of your twin flame, what they're currently feeling and thinking towards you, things that they may not be telling you. Oh wow, okay. First card is the strongest. This person's thinking about a spiritual bond. Wow. This is another card that I interpret as a spiritual bond. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So we have mystery, we have ecstasy. Okay, guys, this is very rare. In this deck, the way I interpret this deck, there are 4 cards that I relate to on a spiritual level. You have 3 out of the 4. Wow, Earth sign, this is very intense. This is ridiculously intense. I was not expecting such an intense reading for you guys, but that's good. Let me just sort this out first. Okay. So this is for those of you who are on your twin flame journey. Person you are connecting with romantically, who would be your partner, divine masculine or feminine. Okay. It's very different. This spread is quite unique. I only pick the cards that fall on top, guys, because those are the ones that are more in focus. Okay. Interesting. You guys have here mystery, ecstasy, centering, beliefs, abundance, laughter. And I didn't introduce myself. This is Asnointia here. Welcome to the channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. And for those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. I know I haven't done this in a while, and my schedule has been a little all over the place, so please bear with me. All right, guys. I'm going to express to you what it is that this person is feeling towards you currently. My dear Earth sign, the connection that you and I have come to realize that there's something very different, something very unique about this connection, a spiritual bond, something I didn't think of before, and now I look at this connection in a different light. I feel as though I've known you from another life. I feel that we have shared a past life together, and you seem familiar somehow. I question the heavens. Why is it that they put you on my path? Was there a karmic lesson that's to be learned? Are we supposed to be together? Is this the way things are supposed to be? There's a part of this relationship that really makes me feel very alive, so happy and joyous, eternal bliss My soul feels blissful. I feel as though there are certain things that you have and I have gone through, that we are still going through, and this connection that we have, no matter what happens, my soul still feels happy. It feels ecstatic, joyous, and I still feel this spiritual connection. You have a way of centering me, a way of making me feel cherished, balanced. There are certain things that you do, certain things that you have done, where when you are not in my life, I realize how out of balance my life becomes. And I know that this bond that we have between us may be very spiritual in nature. But there are issues with beliefs in this connection. Certain things that I believe in, certain things that I think of. It's not exactly the same as you. We were born and brought up in very different ways. And my thoughts, my beliefs, my opinions are quite different. That is something. That is a challenge. With you, I do find there is so much abundance. In this connection, I find that there is a lot of richness, a lot of wisdom, a lot of prosperity. And there's a part of me that has discovered how much of a good friend you really are, you really can be. The potential is here. There's so much joy and prosperity that you can bring to my heart. You know how to make me laugh. You know how to make me smile. Just being in your company, just thinking about you, makes me want to dance with happiness. You make my heart happy. You are like my sunshine. Overall, I have come to realize that there's a part of you that is just so beautiful. You have this way of not only expressing what you are like on the outside, but I can see what you're like on the inside. You're like a ray of light, beautiful sunshine. There is this part of you on the inside that is very calm, almost surreal, comforting. I feel very much at home with you. And you have this way of showing me who I really am. You hold up a mirror, and when I see myself, I see pieces of you. We are quite alike, and you have this ability to show me all of the things about me that are good, and the things that I should not be doing. You teach me a lesson without even trying. All right. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You guys may be having some issues, yes, with beliefs, but wowee. 1, 2, 3 cards in a row, all talking about spiritual recognition and spiritual happiness. This is a situation, and I'm just going to talk briefly about this, where some of you have actually felt, all of you who are twin flames in a twin flame connection, you have all had past lives. with this individual, either once or several times over many lifetimes. Myself, I do past life readings. If some of you are actually going through above and beyond what you can bear, where there's a lack of closure, where you don't know why certain things are happening, is there a lesson that needs to be learned? What happened in a past life where the results were something and now the consequences are something else? I look into all that for you. So those of you that are interested, if you know that you have some type of a spiritual connection where you may actually feel a little obsessed over this person, you're not able to let go of this person, you have dreams of this person, you can feel their energy sometimes when you're not even trying. This definitely does talk about a connection that's not from this lifetime. This is from a past life, and so there's certain reasons why these memories, these emotions are seeping through. And it is beneficial if you want more clarity and understanding as to why this is happening. And literally, you have to have an open mind, because the results, sometimes the history is really strange. When I do readings, when I go back in time, mentally, it really is difficult, because there are different eras, there are different lifestyles, there are different ways that we died. And sometimes it is a bit difficult to accept certain truths. However, it is important in order to learn from any lesson and then move forward. So for those of you that find it a bit complicated, your situation, you can reach out to me and ask me to help you look into this further. You just have to inquire about a past life reading. Now, my email address is on the top of the banner on the YouTube page, as well as in the description box below. You'll see my email address. Okay, so I just wanted to put that out there because this is the first card. It's very strong. There is like this sense that, this unmistakable sense that I know that I've known this person before. Sometimes you look at a person and you look into their eyes and you feel that you already know them. They already feel as if like they're family. This is something that is not just a fluke. It's not just happening in this lifetime. This happened before. This is why you feel that connection. All right. I'm going to have a look at what is one of the main issues this person is having towards you. Why is it that they're not reaching out yet? What part of journey are they in? This twin flame journey. Okay. Like I said, many things fall out. I only pick the one that's on top. Oh boy. That's a tough one. That's a tough card. Those are very difficult feelings. The Nine of Swords. That's this is the Nine of Arrows, but it is similar to the Nine of Swords. So we have here the King of Cups and the Nine of Arrows. This is the Lover's Path Tarot. So with the King of Cups, all right, here we have this individual. They have a desire to have more control over their aspirations, over their plans, over their ideas. Many things that they want to do, they have a desire to have control over it, but they don't have control over it. That's one of the issues here. They need to stop fantasizing and actually take some action. This is what's happening. They have been inconsistent with the way that they have approached you or behaved with you, towards you. There's a sense of inconsistency here and unreliability. So some of you may have experienced this, and that is a tough one. We have here the Nine of Arrows. The Nine of Arrows. The Nine of Arrows talks about anxiety, unresolved issues that this person is having, and insomnia. What they want to do is have these worries that they have regarding you. They want it to fade away. They want to understand the situation better so that they can actually take better steps towards a resolution. They want to transform their pain into strength. Right now they have worries that are keeping them awake at night. So, you see, when you have a spiritual connection, it shakes you to the core, because no matter how much you are distracted, at the end of the day when you are sleeping, you're very much connected with your soul. And that is when things start to feel a bit more real. This is what this person is starting to feel, and it's starting to annoy them. They don't know how to fix the situation. Now, I have here Angel Therapy. I'm going to just do a good shuffle first. This is Angel Therapy cards by Doreen Virtue. Archangel Therapy cards. Okay. Okay, what do we have here? You are powerfully clairvoyant. Interesting. And under the bottom of the deck, you have here, be willing to forgive. Wow. So with the card, you are profoundly clairvoyant. This talks about trust what you see in your mind's eye, as well as with your physical sight. For your spiritual vision helps you with healing, with teaching, and with guidance. Okay. Right now that would not be a problem because you are really starting to become spiritual. It's a two-way street. If you feel it, they feel it. If they feel it, you feel it. The difference is someone here is denying it. They're resisting. Can they feel you? Yes, they can. Now we have here, be willing to forgive. With this card, this indicates, sorry, one sec. Okay. Ask the angels to clear your mind and your body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. Okay. This, I can tell you, it's not just past pain from this lifetime. This is also stemming from your past life. So do ask the angels to clear your mind, your body, and your soul of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. Be willing to forgive and simply learn from experiences. All right. Now I have Archangel Answer cards by Doreen Virtue. So I'll be pulling out a few cards here for you. Let's have a look at what the angels have to say in terms of guidance. Within the next few months, so you have a timeline here. Reconsider. Okay, you have an extra one here. Remain positive, and we have no. All right, it's up to you. So, this is very lopsided. Sorry guys, one sec. All right. It's even worse now. Okay. Well, whatever. You guys can see it. Within the next few months, you're going to get a chance to communicate with this person. But you will have the chance to take action towards this individual. What Archangel Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel are saying here, it's important to reconsider what it is that you want to say and the actions you want to take towards this person. Just be a little cautious. They would like you to remain positive. They are saying that there's certain things that you think may happen, but no, they're not going to happen, because you're going to have to reconsider your strategies, your approach. This situation can work out if you want it to work out. You will set that intention and manifest it. As it says under the bottom of the deck, it is up to you to make it or break it. All right, guys. And that earth sign is your reading. Let me know in the comments below if it resonated. And once again, for those of you that are interested, definitely reach out to me regarding a past life reading. This will provide you with much more clarity, and for some of you, even some closure, if it's gone beyond the point of, being able to bear the connection any longer. So this will provide you with some answers. All right, guys. So I'm going to start with the next batch. The next batch or group are fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right. As mentioned previously, I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of your twin flame. What it is that they're feeling towards you currently. Wow, nice. You have here a relationship. One sec. Okay, followed by the crisis card. Then you have mothering. Power. Sorry, one sec. Just put this up so you guys can see. Feelings and emotions. The obsession cycle has begun. Wow. Okay. Oh boy. Quite a few things happening here. So, fire sign. We have here relationship, crisis, mothering, power, feelings and emotions, cycles, wisdom, under the bottom of the deck. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you, who is your twin flame. My dear fire sign, the connection I have with you, I have thought long and hard over many nights. Many moons have gone by. And what I wanted to do was simply be in a relationship with you. I like the way you are as you are with others, and I like what I see. I see that you are someone who is caring and loving, protecting, compassionate. You are very soft with others, and I admire this. But the feeling of wanting to be in a connection with you, this intensity that I feel, it is very overwhelming. The feelings and emotions that I feel are just too much to handle. What I'm sensing when I think of you is just this overwhelming amount of emotions, things that I can't control, and I can't sort out these emotions, and so I'm overwhelmed and I can't think straight, so I don't make a choice, I don't make a move. There's a lot of mental anguish, impatience, frustration. Again, I have seen this side of you where I feel your unconditional love, where you provide me with nurturing, nourishment, protection. You have no idea how weak in the knees you can make me feel. You make me feel vulnerable. You make me feel weak. But the love I have for you makes me strong. There is so much attraction that I have towards you. You have no idea how tempting you are. You can seduce me without even being seductive. And yes, I have feelings and emotions towards you. A lot. They come and go, but they do not fade away. They stay lit up in my heart. These feelings and emotions I cannot stop thinking of. I can't stop and deny what I feel for you. They keep going around in a circle, over and over again. The connection that you and I have, the feelings that are very overwhelming regarding this relationship, I am starting to now obsess. I can't stop thinking about you. I can't stop thinking about how I feel. I haven't felt this before, to this degree, and now I'm starting to feel much more wiser than I ever was before. There's certain experiences that I've gone through, mistakes that I've made, realizations, and everything comes down to me knowing that I can be a better person, me trying to be a better person, because I want, ultimately, to have a romantic relationship with you. All right, fire signs. This is very nice because, yes, this person may be overwhelmed, which is why they're not really communicating for some of you. But other than that, this person is just about ready. Now, this may not resonate with all of you. This is a general reading. But for the majority of you, I see a lot of love here, unconditional love, wanting a relationship, having feelings and emotions, not being able to stop thinking about it. This is what this person's feeling. Being overwhelmed is very common because the feelings are not just from this lifetime. They're from your past life. I'm going to have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot. Let's have a look at what is one of the reasons why this person is not really reaching out to you the way that they could be or they should be. 8 of Arrows. Prince of Arrows. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, good reason. Depression, entrapment, victimization. This person is entrapped by emotions and sorrow. So you remember the crisis card that we just had. This is that too. This is the person being in a crisis phase in their life. And what happens when in a crisis? We're just literally here, there, and everywhere. We don't really think straight. Not the average person, we just can't. A crisis is a crisis. And so here the person is feeling entrapped, they're feeling depressed. They're feeling actually victimized. They are feeling victimized. Even if this is not that type of situation. Things may not be as bad as they seem. Oh my goodness, look at this. Obsession. Obsession with personal problems. Okay. Guys, I talked about the cycles card that you just had, and I mentioned that that's, for me, the way I interpret that card, obsession. Now with this card, it does talk about obsession with personal problems to the detriment of others. Problems that may come from within. Narcissism. So this is talking about extreme sorrow because the person themselves is stuck emotionally. They are not reaching out to you, fire sign, because they themselves don't have control over their emotions. They cannot be a person that you can rely on if they themselves cannot rely on their own emotions. You remember you had the feelings and emotions card. Then you had the cycles card right after that. So yeah, this person's not stable right now emotionally. It's not good because this is going to be creating some issues if they just jump into it. That would be a problem. You don't want them to jump into this. You want them to think about it, to take their time. We have here the Prince of Arrows. With the Prince of Arrows. Okay. They want to make a decision. They want some clarity. They want to be more determined than they are already. They want to just have a little bit of a boost in their life. They're not understanding as much as they would like to about the situation. And they're feeling unable to stand up for themselves and articulate. They're not able to express themselves to you right now. And this is because their emotions are literally freezing them up. They're like frozen. Sometimes the crisis card I interpret as also being so overwhelmed with emotions that we're frozen. We just don't know what to do. This seems to be the case with this person. Alright guys, I have here Angel Therapy cards by Doreen Virtue. So I'm going to be pulling out one. Okay. Sacral Chakra. And God Box. This is one of my favorite cards. Alright. So we have here Sacral Chakra. You are highly sensitive to chemicals, to additives, to processed foods, as well as energies right now. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, harsh situations, and harsh relationships. So you see, fire sign, right now, one phrase is coming to mind where they say hurt people hurt people. What does that mean? People who have been hurt in their past sometimes have a tendency of hurting another person, sometimes intentionally, and sometimes they don't even know that they're doing it because it's a part of their nature. Right now, the situation with this person, their feelings are all over the place. They're very emotional. So like it says here on the card, if you need to stay away from a person right now, if they're not, you know, at a higher level of frequency, which would be nicer, basically, being nice, being approachable, just stay away from them if you feel that they're toxic. Because here it talks about your sensitivities. You're very sensitive to many things. Even if some of you are, you know, having fast foods with lots of, I guess here, like preservatives, chemicals, additives, try to see if you can avoid or just reduce as much as you can, slowly. Here we have God box under the bottom of the deck. We have here, write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper that you put into a special container called a God box, as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. God box is also kind of like a prayer box, right? A petition box. So you write it, make a prayer, put it in there. However, writing it and forgetting about it's not just the end all be all. You have to have the faith, you have to think about it, you have to pray for it. We have here Archangel answer cards. Oh boy, we have compromise. Some of you are going to like the compromise, some of you are not. Compromise does talk about meeting halfway, which means you may need to accommodate, you may need to let go of something while they let go of something as well, and then things can get back on track, or a track can begin. Something might not have started for some of you, but this talks about there's something that has been causing an issue. Something's been causing an issue, and it's important here to let go. This is all going to start, fire sign, with you letting go. When you let go, this person's going to realize your value, and they're going to want to come back to you. They won't be able to change 100%. However, halfway they're going to meet you. There will be a compromise. The situation is going to improve once you let go. And what are you going to receive? What are they going to receive? Forgiveness. There's going to be forgiveness in this connection. There's been a lot of heartache, a lot of pain and sorrow and suffering. And so the feeling of victimization, if somebody feels in this connection that someone manipulated the other, there is going to be forgiveness in this connection. So someone's going to say sorry. Wow, that was pretty intense, I have to say. All right. And that fire sign is your reading. All right. So I'll be starting up next with air sign. Hello, air signs. So I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. This will be your twin flame. All right. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This reading's for you. Okay, opening up. Wanting to open up about something that someone has been closed off about. Sorry guys, one sec. There we go. Okay, we have here betrayal. So we have opening, we have pleasure, and then we have betrayal. Wow, this is getting dark. A lot of darkness in this connection. Under the bottom of the deck, you have illusion. Okay, one second, guys. I just want to push this over this way so everyone can see. I feel this is too much on the side. Yeah, it's better. Oh boy. Manipulation. A lot of manipulation is coming through here. All right. So I'm going to express to you what it is that this person is feeling towards you currently. My dear air sign, there are certain things, no doubt, in this connection that I want to open up about. I want to open up to you and talk to you about certain things that I have had hidden in my heart from you. Certain things I don't tell you. There are things that I have thought of, things that I've gone through in my heart, in my mind. I've kept it hidden in the shadows. And now I feel that it is time for me to express myself to you once and for all. There is no doubt in this connection I have felt so much pleasure. Just you as a friend, thinking about you intimately, being with you intimately. It just gives so much pleasure. But it also gives pleasure on a spiritual level. I understand that I have betrayed you. I have behaved in a way that almost seems as though I'm a stranger. It seems as if you don't recognize me anymore. Was I ever that person that you first met? That impression that you had of me? There is now a lack of transparency, a lack of trust. And this is why I need to open up to you. I know that certain things I have said and done have made us very awkward in this situation. There is a lot of awkwardness. There's a feeling of being uncomfortable. I have shown a side of myself that is quite impulsive, compulsive, and aggressive. And I want to create a better balance in this connection now, because I realize that you deserve justice. There was a lack of justice in this connection. And there needs to be a better balance, and I want to be the person that restores this balance for you. The connection that I have with you, I do feel, is very abundant. The feeling of being quite prosperous, learning from one another. I feel I can gain a lot. Overall, this entire time I've been hiding my true feelings. I've been hiding behind a veil, hiding behind a mask, behind a curtain, not showing my true colors, not showing my true intentions, which is why I don't want to hide anymore. I want to open up to you. All right, air signs. Talk about action. It seems, and keep in mind this is a general reading, it honestly does seem as if this person is on the verge of taking a lot of action. You see, there's the opening card, where I'm pointing. There's the opening card, and then there's also the Justice card. These are action cards. These are not just feelings and emotions. These are wanting to take some type of action. And that's a good thing. For some of you, yes, this person is going to take some action. I have here the Lover's Path Tarot. So I'm just going to see what is it that is causing one of the main issues in this connection. Prince of Coins. All right. The Prince of Coins here does talk about wanting to take advantage of opportunities but not being able to. Wanting to work hard and work on the situation but not being able to. Feeling that there's a lack of development. Right now, this person, there is a lot of inertia or laziness, not taking action or responsibilities. They're not taking action or responsibilities. So remember, you had the Justice card, wanting to make things right. They didn't want to take that responsibility. They're still coming out of this mindset. When they come out, that's when they will start to feel a bit more responsible, basically. Right now, they're irresponsible. Then you have here the Magic card. The person here feels a lack of growth. They feel blockages. Blocked power. They feel under the spell of an other, manipulating or using others. So remember, you have the Betrayal card and embracing the shadow side. So embracing the shadow is a feeling of being awkward. Something happened here where the situation became very awkward and you have felt that you were manipulated. This could have been psychological manipulation, emotional, even sexual. A need to control situations behind the scenes, secrecy, trickster behavior, which creates distrust. This person had a hidden agenda, and they didn't have the most holiest of bones in their body. Let's just put it that way. They were quite selfish. However, when the Justice card comes, this is karma. This is also the law of the universe, where things that are supposed to come around, realizations, they are going to happen. We have here the Angel Therapy card by Doreen Virtue. Let's have a look. Okay, let's do it again. Wow, manifestation power and parents. Interesting. Okay. So you have here manifestation power as well as parents. Manifestation power. Use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. Now, your spiritual gifts and natural abilities, when we find ourselves in a twin flame connection, there is an awakening that happens, an enlightening moment. It's like an on switch for your spiritual side. If you were spiritual, that's fine, but your soul literally gets lit up. It's like, oh my God, where have you been my whole life? Literally, when you feel that you found that person. And it's important to understand that this situation now, the feelings that you're going through, it is elevating you. And you are going to be more spiritual, more stronger than before. You will be able to manifest certain things in your life that you could not before. You'll be in tune with the universe. Under the bottom of the deck, this is going to not be applicable to everybody, but this is a message for a few of you. Parents. The divine truth is that your parents eternally love you to the best of their ability. The angels are helping you heal from any pain associated with your mother or your father. Now, for a few of you, this may resonate. What this also means is that you may have had a mother figure, a father figure, an aunt or an uncle, somebody that you've been with who's older, even an older brother or sister, older friend, somebody who you look up to. Mainly the card is for parents, but what it talks about is that person that you're dealing with may have made an impression in your life where it has made you feel very sad, rejected, lonely, upset, abandoned even. And what the angels here are telling you is that the divine truth is that the capacity of that person, of those people, they can only do as much as they know. They can only do as much as they feel. They can't go above and beyond that because that's not them. Some of you may have had a terrible childhood, even throughout your adulthood. But what this card talks about is that it's important to heal from the pain that is associated with these people that you were raised with, or these people that raised you. Some of you may have abandonment issues, trauma, PTSD. It could be anything, abuse, anything. This is something that popped up in this connection because either this person is behaving in a way where it reminds you of that, or you're afraid of moving forward in your life because you've seen what reality is like. For you, reality is what you've seen. In the connections that you've been around, your parents, if they got divorced, you see that that's what happens. If some of you don't have that, maybe someone in your family or your friends, someone's had an abusive relationship. They were never married, but they were partners. There's many things that we experience, not just with ourselves in direct contact, but through other people. So this is something that's coming up, guys. This is something very important, air signs. Keep in mind that it is important to understand why certain people do what they do. And if you just can't, if there's no rhyme or reason, if that's just the way they are, then as this card mentions, it is important to heal from pain associated with these people. Because if you don't heal, you won't be able to become stronger and deal with anything that you'll have to face in the future. This will make you stronger, healing from this situation that you have gone through, which most likely is causing some type of a conscious or unconscious effect on this connection with your twin flame. There's something going on with the way you were experiencing life and relationships. There's something here with relationships, and it is causing an issue in this connection. So, yeah, that's what this card's talking about. It's a very deep meaning for those of you that have this deck. I mean, this is the way I interpret that. It's not just, some of us, not all of us have parents. Some of us have lost them when we were very young. This is Angel Answer cards. Oh boy, okay. These messages are brought to you by Archangel Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. In the near future, the situation will improve. Oh my heavens. People, you're going to freak when you see this. Wow. Is this ever a powerful, powerful reading? Wow. Air signs. This is romance. This is 100% spiritual romance. You people have been with this person as a twin flame in a past life connection. And for those of you that want to know more about your past life, definitely reach out to me. I do feel here that there's going to be a lot of growth in this connection from your side as well as theirs. It's going to be very positive. So as the cards talk here, as the future, in the near future, the situation will improve. There's going to be spiritual romance. Right now, you're kind of stuck in a certain situation, and you may feel that this is the end-all, be-all. You're just happy, satisfied, content with what you may have. Some of you may feel this. The angels are saying that there's something better than the situation that you're in right now. So don't worry about it, because in the near future, the situation is going to improve, and you are going to have that chance of being in this spiritual romance. This is a beautiful card. It's the one card in this deck, Angel Answer Cards by Doreen Virtue. It's the one card that is the most spiritual for me. It's romance, but it talks about the souls meeting. It's just a beautiful card. And it's just one card that talks about that topic, and you got that card. It's beautiful. Your divine counterpart. All right, air signs. And that is your reading. All right, then. Up next is water signs. Hello, water signs. So I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of your divine masculine or feminine. What is it that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently? Okay. You have here the mothering card. As mentioned previously, this is the Doreen Virtues deck. No, not Doreen Virtues. What am I saying? The Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. Okay. We have a few cards that are popping out here. Very summery cards. Something about summer I'm getting. Something may happen this summer. So you have here mothering, beauty, wild woman, creativity, change, and oh my God, love. Wow. Yes. Something's going to happen, right? Something's going to happen. Love is going to happen. And it's going to happen after the healing is done. Wow, you guys are already on quite a roll. Your journey, for the ones of for those of you who are resonating, water signs, your journey is almost to a close for some of you that are almost at the tail end of it. I see here healing. This is right after the dark night of the soul. There's going to be a lot of healing happening right now. This person's healing as well. There is distance. You may be healing as well, but there's distance, and love is definitely on the cards. It's in the cards. It's right here. Love. Beautiful. All right, let's do this. I'm going to express to you what it is that this person is feeling towards you currently. My dear water sign, with you I feel a sense of unconditional love. No matter where I go, no matter what I do, I always know I can rely on you and trust you. You always try to keep me safe. I feel this nurturing quality from you, where there is protection, there is love, there is kindness and compassion. There is so much beauty that I see, not only on the outside, but on the inside as well. You have this way of shining through when my light has faded. On the inside, I feel that your character, your integrity and charisma is just so bright and brilliant. I admire you a lot. And you have a way of making me see my true self, my true colors, who I really am. And I realized over time that I have been that person that has lied a lot. I was not truthful in this connection with you. I've hidden things from you, and there has been a sense of suspicion in this connection. Certain things I have said, and certain things I have hidden. I have talked in riddles, spoken words that were omitted. What you don't know won't hurt you. There's a desire I have now to create something with you, to create something long-lasting that the world can see. And I realize now it's time for a change. I no longer want to be in that mode of simply healing. I want to express to you how much I love you, how much I'm in love with you. I do feel a sense of unconditional love for you. I also feel that this love that I have for you is true, it is pure, it is clean. Overall, right now, for a while I have kept my distance from you. My distance is simply because I need time to think, to contemplate about the situation. I have retreated, put myself in isolation. I am alone, but trying not to be lonely. I'm healing from the pain that I have felt. And I don't want to be distracted by the world any longer. I want to focus on my target goal, and I want to make that change. I want to show you how much I love you. All right, water sign. I love it. It's so good. It is by far out of the four out of the four signs, yours does have a very sweet ending here. However, keep in mind that some of you may have the same zodiacs in your chart. So keep that in mind. Some of you may have Cancer in your chart, Scorpio in your chart, Pisces, maybe even from the other signs. So keep that in mind. You can look at the entire reading, watch the entire reading in its entirety and apply some of the zodiac signs to your charts. All right, I'm looking into the Lover's Path Tarot. What is it that this person is feeling, but what's holding them back from reaching out to you the way that they should be, the way that they could be? Here we have the Six of Coins. With the Six of Coins, this talks about, wow, using wealth to manipulate others. So this person may have used wealth. They may have used emotional, psychological, sexual manipulation, if not wealth. They were giving to you with expectations in the past. They were not able to trust and appreciate what they had. But now things are starting to change. As we have seen, there's the healing card. Then you have here the Four of Arrows. The Four of... Wow. Wow. Water sign, this person really is healing. The Four of Arrows talks about healing, introspection, isolation. That is exactly what I had with the healing card. The same thing. So that's a double confirmation that this person is ignoring you for a reason. They're basically healing. They need time to heal or rest. Peace after emotional disappointment and detaching from the everyday world to regain balance. Enforcing oneself into isolation, loneliness, needing a more detached view of problems. This is a serious situation, but that's why, you see, they're thinking about this seriously. That's why the love is coming out. Because they're finally putting their foot down. They're finally looking at this through a different perspective. That this connection actually matters. Healing is important. And everyone has to heal at their own pace. We cannot rush healing. All right. I have here Angel Therapy cards by Doreen Virtue. Let's have a look what you've got. Ear chakra. Then solar plexus chakra. All right. So these are two chakras. There's a bit of imbalance here in your systems. And if you want to reach out to me regarding chakra checkup, I do that as well. From a distance, I'm able to see your chakras, see which ones are out of balance, and also see which negative energies reside in your energy centers that are making them out of balance. I have a method of getting rid of the negative energies, which are not supposed to be in your energy centers, and how to balance your energy centers. It will provide you with much more vitality, clarity, spiritual enhancement. You're just going to feel different. Energy will be better. So reach out to me for those of you that feel certain types of negative energies that are holding you down. All right. With the ear chakras, we have here, notice messages that appear as sounds, as music, and as words from both external sources and within your own mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. Yeah, they do come within the mind. It's not an external voice, it's internal, and that is your connection to the divine. We have here solar plexus chakra. It is safe for you to be powerful and to take charge of your life in positive ways. So, water sign, you may have hesitated in the past because it is saying it's safe for you to be powerful. So some of you, of course, this is not going to resonate for everyone, but some of you may not have felt powerful. You may have felt powerless. You may not have had the strength or the courage to do certain things. But here it is saying, take charge of your life in positive ways. Now I have here Angel Answer cards by Doreen Virtue. Okay. We have here Abundance. followed by no need to worry. I mean, after I see the love card, I personally feel that, yeah, there's no need to worry. Aha, yes, 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 recovery. Sometimes I surprise myself. Recovery, that's my checkup. That's my checkup card. This is a chakra checkup. For those of you that are resonating, definitely reach out, because you have to recover. There's been a lot of anxiety, stress, and depression because of this connection. And energetically and spiritually, it is taking you down. So for those of you that are feeling this, email me. I have my email address in the description box below, as well as on the banner on the YouTube channel. It's in big bold words. Big bold letters, I mean. So yes, Archangel Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel are saying that there is going to be abundance in this connection. There's no need to worry about what it is that you're going to receive and how it's going to come to you. What they want you to focus on is recovery. Remember how I said your energy centers are being affected, right? This is the card. There's 2 cards in this deck for me that I relate to when it comes to issues that can be healed, spiritual healing. Recovery is one of those cards. Now, it says here, unlikely, under the bottom of the deck. There was something that you were thinking that was going to happen, a certain outcome. It's unlikely going to happen the way that you thought it would happen, but it is going to happen. Things are going to work out in this connection. Which is why they're saying there's no need to worry. There's going to be abundance. All right, water sign. And that is your reading. Thank you once again for tuning in. And I look forward to making another video for next month. Thank you once again for your support, your encouragement, and all of the wonderful comments. And I'll see you guys again. Take care and stay safe. Bye now.